I thought my boyfriend was just working late, but then I found the receipt for a dinner for two in his jacket pocket, dated for a night he told me he was at his brother's house. We had been together for 3 years, the kind of relationship where you finish each other's sentences and plan a future that feels set in stone. Mark was my rock. When he started picking up extra shifts at the office, I didn't question it. I was proud of his ambition. I spent those lonely nights cooking his favorite meals, leaving them in the fridge with little notes that I knew would make him smile when he finally stumbled through the door at midnight. But the small things started to feel off. His phone, which used to be left face up on the coffee table, was suddenly always in his pocket. He started smelling like a perfume I didn't own, something floral and expensive, a stark contrast to my usual scent. Every time I asked about his day, his answers became shorter, his eyes refusing to meet mine. He was physically there, but he felt miles away, like he was playing a role in a play I hadn't been cast in. The breaking point was a Tuesday. Mark had left for work, but he'd forgotten his laptop bag. When I opened it to grab his charger and drop it off at his office, I saw it, a velvet jewelry box tucked into the side pocket. My heart soared. I thought he was finally proposing. But when I flipped it open, I saw a gold necklace, not the style I liked, not something he would have ever picked out for me. My hands were shaking as I pulled out his tablet to check his calendar, just to see if there was a dinner reservation I'd missed. What I found instead wasn't a schedule. It was an email thread. "I can't wait for us to be out in the open," the message read. It was from a woman named Chloe, a girl from his department I had met at a company party. I didn't confront him at work. I waited. I sat on the couch in the dark for 8 hours, the silence of the apartment feeling like a physical weight on my chest. When Mark finally walked in, his face lit up with a practiced, hollow smile. He leaned in to kiss me, but I pulled back. I held up the necklace. "Who is Chloe, Mark?" I asked, my voice barely a whisper. The color drained from his face. He didn't even try to lie. He just hung his head, and in that moment, 3 years of memories turned into ash. He started talking about how he didn't mean for it to happen, but I had already stopped listening. I didn't scream. I didn't throw things. I just looked at the man I thought I knew and realized he was a stranger. I left that night with nothing but a suitcase and the realization that the hardest part of being betrayed isn't the lie itself, it's realizing you spent years loving a version of someone that never existed.